Please allow me to adjust myself. Very good early morning, late evening to everybody out there. It is I, the Warrior Junior. He lives. He exists. Sometimes I don't know how I do it now. No, it's sometimes I just don't know how I do it. Anyway, hello everybody out there. It's me. Um, I've been going to this. The topic is have some tea here. Guys know what this is. Hold on. Camera needs a little adjusting. We're a little high. We're a little high. We're not. We do not partake in any type of medicinal things, but the camera was a little high. This is lemon ginger tea. I know I usually chai spice, but you know what? Lemon ginger is pretty good sometimes. So, ooh, made it real hot. Let's talk about. So I said about talking about the infield. That's a holds a couple different meanings because as you know, I was a pro baseball player, minor leagues. Um, Infield and pickup community, as you know, is going out and talking to women. And then the bar that I go to dance, shortstop, infield. So two meanings, two similar meanings. Sorry about that. That will be going off, as you know, all the time until I get a really good light. I do apologize for it, but I will talk through it all. Yeah, so I went tonight also. I went Wednesday night. It's got hip hop, some type of hip hop music Wednesday night. Heard a lot of. Well, you know what though? I got I got there around 10:30. I missed this one bus. I was distracted for a second, and the fucking bus flew by me, literally. So it was like 20 minutes late, but it was okay. I got there around 10:30, and I guess like the DJ saw what I was doing, and he threw me a bone. He did play some stuff old school. Um, it wasn't really tight what he was playing, but he did play some obscure disco things that was kind of cool. Um, some of decent boogaloo popping music, um, 80s stuff, and I just didn't want to. I don't like getting in the middle. I like staying on the side of the dance floor. And just doing my thing, and I don't need to be the center of attention. So if that's like what you're thinking is that's why I go out dancing because I can be the center of attention. That's not true. Not true at all. Yeah, I was looking at things like this Latina chick. There was like two chicks. One was both in good shape, but then she was had like these black jeans. It was like really nice ass. I could tell. Um, just I'm getting flashbacks of what I used to do when I used to like go up and try to hit on women in the bars, and you know, and I get rejected or get into altercations because you see the chicks, you don't know if there's guys 20 feet away and if they're going to meet them or something. And I know when I started this channel, I said, oh, anything goes. But I don't want to get kicked out of this place because it's like it's hard enough to find a place that you could go to, and this place has dancing DJ every night. So why fuck it up? Like why? If something develops organically, cool. But if it doesn't, I got 48 years of I'm pretty used to it by now. It was kind of cool that the bartender, some chick, like I guess she saw me, like, and it wasn't crowded in there at all. She actually came around and brought me a bottle of water. I didn't even need it. She brought it to me, and I probably gave it back to her. I said, "I can't. This is Arrowhead. I won't drink it." Um, Too minerally, but I still tipped her for giving me a tap water. Um, uh, a bottle, whatever, from the tap. So, you know, the place is kind of cool. The shortstop, it's just kind of far. It's one bus for me, but it's a fairly long route. And as the night progressed, yeah, I kind of lost the feeling with the DJ when he moved into like a salsa kind of merengue, reggaeton, that kind of stuff. I don't care for. And then he went back to like some hip hop stuff that I in that. So around 1 o'clock, I was like, you know what? I just kind of like around 1:15, I think it was. I said, I think I'm done here. It's pointless. Well, there's this place a block away. It's called like Kitty something. I don't know. It's like a dive bar, but it's a pretty decent sized place. They have a pool table, and I think they have like a singing karaoke room in there. I think I'm not sure. I looked. Somebody was singing, so and there was like this area, like when you go in, it was pretty open. So DJ, I go in there and a DJ, you know, played some decent stuff, some Tupac and stuff. So I start skipping around. I know people are watching, but I wasn't getting that vibe of women and like dancing and stuff like that. I was the only person doing dancing. So, I kind of like, I stayed there for like 20 minutes. Never went there before, so I thought I'd give it a shot. Let me mention a couple things about Silver Lake, Echo Parkish area. That's what you want to call it. I am very impressed by the melting pot type of genders. I really used to think, well, this is like going to be a rough area, like it's going to be a hardcore Hispanic because of Dodger Stadium. It's a very Hispanic area. You're not going to see many whites. They're going to want to kick my ass. Kind of, I'll jump in all these conclusions. Well, it is anything but. It is very, very Caucasian, believe it or not. Um, yeah, there's a handful of blacks that are there, and Hispanics too. But it was like an unbelievably a number of Caucasians, at these places, and they're not like thuggy. These are like, I don't know, they're college kids or something, but they're doing the same thing, that they get away, but not far enough, not so they can get back. It's like me in the thing, but I am not affluent by any means. So, it's my thing is that, and I'm going to say this nicely, respectfully, but I'm in West Hollywood, and West Hollywood encompasses Sunset down the technically parts of Melrose, but mostly Santa Monica is the main artery, Santa Monica Boulevard. And the problem herein lies that all of those places, Mickey's and Rocco's and the Abbey, whatever, the Chapel, all it doesn't matter. All they got no taste in music, man. They got no fucking flow. They got no taste, none. I mean, and in my mind, it's like just because I try to just keep an open mind and be like, hey, you know what? I don't care, gay environment, whatever, music. If I can get down, I can get down. But I can't. There's no. It's just awful. Now, awful to me, might be great to the gays, and got good for them. If they're having a good time, apparently, then that so be it. But I can't. I feel zero. I feel zero, and of course, you're not. It's not an environment for a straight person. It's um. Let's see what else. And the same thing goes with the piggy. Of course, piggy's straight. But mostly, but it's the DJ. He needs to have his brain examined because. And he also, what I don't like about that DJ, he's got a very big ego. He loves to like brag about his New York, how he lived in New York, but that doesn't really bother me as much as, he kind of he's got a microphone, so he kind of interposes if guys try to meet chicks. Now he does side with the single guys. I get it, but I don't like that. I don't like somebody having too much power, where they're taken away from my action, any potential. And he's kind of like one of those guys. And I think word got around. I told the security guy, I talked with him, on the outside, and I say, this guy, he just doesn't know what's up. And I'm sure he heard it, I went back to him, and, he's not too happy with me. I just get that feeling, but, I don't give a fuck what he thinks. He just doesn't, he's just got no flow. He plays he's got a couple ones he throws in, but out of all the years, the guy has never broken me off something where I can get down. Like really, he just doesn't know. He's assuming. Like he plays Justin Timberlake and Michael and stuff. It's cute. Those are good. Yeah, it's cute. But Britney, cute stuff. But dude, he does not understand. They throw, and then when if you tell some of these people, can you play, and they throw out generic songs like flashlight. It's not. That's no, 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 and no, no. Um, you got to dig in sometimes into the crates. You got to like see, dude. Okay, you got to find some tight fucking shit. And that bothers me. Like a real good. Now there are DJs that know what's up, and they can get me to rock it. And I'm not talking about Planet Rock, Africa Bombada. No, they're, yeah, they're. I don't even know. Like I'm just. Well, I told you, but it's not important. I don't want to get into this music preference thing. But my point is that I'm giving the gauge about 35 miles away from here. And if you're not that far away from like, whatever, West Hollywood, let's say West Hollywood, um, good luck trying to meet women. Good fucking luck. I don't know what it is. I don't think it could be their needs are met. It's just, I notice when I go to Orange County, you get a different vibe. You go to the Bogies, I told you about that, and Westlake Inn, different vibe. That's what it is. That's what it fucking is. You can't. There's nowhere around here. You ain't gonna get it. You know, for me anyway. This is like a very, very, very bad environment. You know, you got to get further and further away from here to have a chance. And it's kind of cool because, you know, when you start traveling further away, I seem to have a better time. Like the music seems to be better. You know, it's excuse me. I'm more open-minded. Like I'm and you know, I just yeah, yeah, it's loud. There was nothing beyond extraordinary there tonight. Nothing. Tired. You know, I'm starting to question all this schlepping all the way to Echo Park, you know, on the bus. Anyway, you know, it's I don't have the fucking answer. I don't know. I don't have the answers. All right, this will continue when I'm got a little more pep, you know what I mean, and I can think clearly, you know, I'm not so tired, you know. You know, hang in there, fellas. Warrior Junior is not done yet in life.